Hello. hello, everyone. Hello there. A different angle that you're probably used to seeing. Usually you're seeing it up above. The camera is over this side this time, looking down sideways. Because I figured this would be the best place for you to see what I'm building. Might need to change it up a little bit, but we'll work that out. We shall work that out. Blah 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 blah. Oops. I forgot to post on Twitter. There we go. Here is early for once. Hallelujah. Bear with me just a second. I've already forgotten how to stream. It's been a hot minute already, even though it's only been 2 days. I'm working on it. Bum, 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 bum. Instagram has changed it, the way it's done things. Alright, let's actually let's move. Just move stuff around. Bear with me. Right, I don't know how the lighting is at the moment. That might be some... Okay, now that looks a little bit better. That looks a bit better than what it was. It looked a bit too kind of weird and bright there, but it looks to be a bit better. So how are we doing? We doing good? kind of zoomed in a bit too far. I can't really see my phone. Blah, 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 blah. Oops. Let me just throw this up on Instagram and then we can crack on. He wants more wheels on screen, but I don't. I already have enough. Instagram has just changed its layout on the phone. I'm just like, what is this crap? What is this? Stupid. But alas. Well, I'm here, so I'm alive. That's good. I am also here and alive. Just about. Right. I've actually just realised I forgot to get this. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second, guys. Stuff out. Alright, we can sit there. Use these and go through that. Problem is. Oh! Problem is that I'm not. I don't really 100% know how to go about this, so this is going to be very, very interesting. Because I have an idea on what I want to do, but I realised as I was building this base, play yesterday, I'm just kind of like, I've pretty much done most of what I was going to do already, but I can work out something. Hello, Flack. Welcome. Hello, hello. What do you think of the new spider droid? In the battle pack? I'm assuming you mean in the clone battle pack. I think it's probably their best one that LEGO has done, personally. But yeah, it's good. I wouldn't say anything more or less than that. Really, it's good, but it's also in a very expensive battle pack, so it makes it not so good. But alas. Right, so he got a little build here. What I was thinking on doing, make myself. Then we just almost put myself in the corner over there. I wanted to try and recreate like a little scene from A New Hope, a very simple one where the troopers are landing and are looking for the droids. So naturally, also just realized I might actually raise this up just a little bit. You can see my background. It's fine. It also just shows how messy my desk is, actually. Move this over there. And oh, that doesn't help at all. That doesn't help at all. It's fine. It's fine. But I realised one of the things that we needed was Mr. Imperial Landing Craft. So... Bosh. Actually, I wonder if it's probably... actually, hang on a second. Before I raise that up, I wonder if it's worth me putting a different background up. Because I obviously want you to be able to see the whole ship as well. Obviously can't do that with the camera at that angle, so I'm going to... I really should have thought about this. I really should have thought about this, but I didn't. Let's put this there a minute. It's more accurate where the old one gives us all. That's true. Easy one is. Let's lift this up a little bit. There we go. We can see. You already know about my case full of stuff, so that's fine. You kind of see. Well, I can see my camera off here, but that's fine as well. Whoop, 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 whoop. Move this over here a little bit. So here, if people might recall, a couple of streams ago, I kind of recolored the Imperial landing craft I had to make it a little bit more accurate, but I have made some further changes. Specifically, I made changes to the cockpit here. I've made it a little bit more kind of come back to look at it, make it look a little bit more accurate, adding just a little bit more detail. Granted, I think what I've added underneath there is probably a bit too much detail, so I might remove those. And the big thing I have to admit that was bugging me was actually the wings. Something was off about the wings, and I changed the wings up to more of this kind of angle, kind of like how it looks on the Shuttle Tidarium. Let's see if I can deploy the wings out, and then you guys can see what I mean. Let's see there. Can I? Whoa, that would have been bad. Almost dropped it. Why is that not sticking so accurately? Bit weird. I'll hold it like this now. But you can see that the wings are just a little bit more accurate to how they meant, how it's because the actual in-universe ship is meant to be. Definitely might need to actually make the fin a bit more secure as well. Right, so let's put these wings back up. There we go. So yeah, I think the actual ship looks a lot better now. Like that. I think after that fin coming off, I think I need to make this a bit better. And I also want to change the landing gear so it's a bit more accurate, but less. If anyone would like to help Ben fund getting a studio apartment, click the invisible link. That is true. Yep. Click that invisible. Oh, it's gone. Damn. Click that invisible link there. Right there. Do it. Do it. Do it. So I reckon. I mean, we can probably just stick that on there, and we can deploy the troops. We get these guys out a second, and then I'll look. Granted, we want sand troopers. We need our pauldron boys. Our boys with the pauldrons. Haha. So for those who are wondering, oops, something has fallen out. I don't know what it was, but something did. This way I've changed this up a little bit because I've removed the main shooty missiles, which some people might be thinking, why would you remove the main play feature? So I can sit more stormtroopers, that's why. Sit him there. Stand here. Alright, let's put these up. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, again, Mr. Studio Department, you already see what kind of space capacity he's working with. Oh boy, here come the Ben clones. It is right. I am the original because my helmet is a little mustache, which is quite funny. No worries, Flag. Thank you for stopping by, man. Take care. Have a good one. Crazy to think that these guys are worth so much. I realise now what might have been better with this is potentially actually having the dewback. Now that I think about it, but I don't have access to the dewback right now. Really neat to come blasters, so I'm going to grab those up. People are wondering what I'm working with in my so-called studio. This where I'm at is currently my bedroom and my studio. It's very much there's not a lot. There's not a lot going on in here right now. Not a lot at all. Right, so let's give them a couple of blasters. So this is just going to be really, really big. This is basically just going to be a yap kind of one, because it's not. I realized when I was doing all of this that I kind of did the vast majority. I did kind of the vast majority of the work already, which is kind of like a whoops, as it were. Hello, God is good. Hello. I guess I call you God. Yes? No? Question mark. I guess that's what I call you. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. It's a bit of a scuffed up kind of setup on this. I've definitely learned the do's and don'ts of this. That's dead certain. Need to definitely work on the camera movement. Welcome, God. It's just like that scene from Evan Mindy. I'm God. Bingo! Yahtzee! Bingo! Yahtzee! Which is kind of funny. I mean, to be fair, actually, I might take you guys out for a second. There's another one with Pauldron. Dude, just call me God is good. God is good. God is good. No worries. Bit of a mouthful button, but no worries. If that's what you want, then I can work with that. Right, so we need a little piece. So obviously these guys are looking for droids. The dewback that I have, unfortunately, is he's unfortunately not available at the moment, so hang on, let's position him. God, if there's an atheist, this is quite a surprise for me. Shocker. Super shock, as they say. Do I actually have any gold pieces? I'm not actually so sure. You're an atheist? Me myself, kind of, yes. I've was not expecting this stream to go in a direction of this. That's a dead certain. You know what? I just found a perfect place to sit me in this one. Here I am. I am inside the ship. I've just realised as well. Set I should have probably try and get hold of is the original droid escape with the actual original escape pod as well. I should really. That'd be interesting to see how much. Oops! I fell! I've fallen and can't get up! I've really fallen and can't get up. Can I set him here? Stream here, most of us. Somewhat here, ABS. Yeah, probably. Oopsie. I've not had any reason to believe in a god. And I won't be starting now, I'm afraid. I really don't know why I can't get him to stand up. Jordan has. What is Jordan has? Oh, I realized I probably shouldn't say things about actually clarifying what they actually mean first, because I could have said God knows what there. There we go. I'm poking my head out. So I'm like, you guys okay? Is everything alright? Oops, and he's just taken part of the sand up with his foot. Turn around having a look. It's just like, dude. Don't worry, it's safe. I don't know. You can never be too careful. You can never be too careful these days. Right. 1 second. Oh, I do. I have something that that's kind of like goldish or freakish, which is nice. See, yeah, it's shiny. It's shiny gold. It's like a shiny gold. It can work. It can work. There's a wish of the customers, but I'm not really like the hipsters you see preach about it. Always needs sand in. Alright, let's have him in or on, I guess, your shoes. I'm not so sure. So here we have, look, sir, droid. There we go. Oops, turn around a little bit. Look, sir, droid. I realised what I've done is really just made a flat base plate with not much else. So, with not much else there. There's another one. I have another. Do I have 5? Oh, I might have another one somewhere. The thing English is my math vehicles, just like any other religious text I do not understand. Nice. I like that. I like it. Right. Thinking of something silly I could do. But I wanted to have R2 and R2 and Frito in this. So I could put him like in the move this over a little bit. Have him like right in the corner there, just kind of hiding behind some sand. He's like, look, sir, droid, and then he's just like right there. That I might need to get some tan bricks out. An idea. So how is our Sundays going, by the way, guys? Are we all good? Are we all chill? I have to admit, my I'm probably gonna get scolded by my mods, but my throat isn't actually quite back to 100% yet. It's almost there. I need like literally. It's so close to being better. It's just not 100. It's just not 100%. If that makes sense. It's close, just not quite. Oops. Oh, 1x2 here somewhere. Somewhere. I know. Good, I finished reading Batman Hash. Oh, nice. All good. I need help all that much being there. Trying to do this in a way where I'm not showing my head throughout most of it, but can be maybe a little bit difficult. Until I eventually scored you, I'll just sign the release documents to say you're A-okay. Yay! Moderator's on my side for once. Even though I probably should be scolded. But it's fine. That's not gonna work. Maybe not. Maybe at least not there, perhaps. Building like a little area for them to kind of hide behind. at the moment in time. Let's have a look here. I do also realize that what I'm building is really, really basic, but at the same time, I honestly, if I'm being 100% honest with all of you, I didn't plan this out very well. It was not very well planned out. That I will admit. Don't actually do that IRL if you work in a medical field. Always make sure your patients are 100% good. Yeah, disclaimer. If you're a doctor, make sure you actually do your job. Make sure you do the job and everything is all good before you give them the okay. Because that would be very bad. It would be bad and not very good, and yeah. Jobs could be lost. We wouldn't want people to lose jobs now, would we? Unless you're an idiot. But and then still. There. Oh, let's put that there. Finish my game today as part of seeing her class. Dutch Santa basically. I somehow managed to create a Jackbox like game. Oh, that's cool. We like Jackbox here, so I approve that. That's cool. I just realized Jackbox is really, I said I'd do that as like a pie thing. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Very, very cool. Kind of need these sandbanks to look a bit smoother, I suppose. Kind of what I'm thinking. Get that kind of smooth, sand dune kind of look. I love playing Jackbox, and Netflix adds to the game library, and you got me 100% interested. I mean, to be fair, Jackbox can actually, you don't actually need to own it to play it, because it's like a pie game. You can actually join, you can join on it using your phone. Basically, it creates like a little lobby for, like a game lobby for you to join. The person who owns the game makes it, and then you get players in by using like a room invite thing, if you will. Alright, okay, bear with me. There we go. Maybe I'll probably maybe do one. Maybe I'll do one as like my last stream of the year. Maybe we'll do it then. I think that would be a good show. So that's why Netflix got the idea of playing games with your phone. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that. No idea. Can neither confirm nor deny that one. And technically, games have been available on the phone for a while, but from that part specifically, I'm not so sure. A good question, as they say. But that could be fun. Is it likely wouldn't be on actual New Year's? Maybe a couple of days before, maybe the Tuesday or the Wednesday. Actually, that's a point. I actually don't know when. Can someone confirm for me what day New Year's actually is? Because I don't actually know. Is it Thursday? One second. Ugh. I believe it's Thursday. So if I was going to do that stream, I'd probably do it maybe either the Tuesday or the Wednesday. Depending on what I'm doing and depending on how busy I am, basically. You call that stream Ben Box. That sounds like I'm going to be a boxer, which I'm not. That sounds like someone signing me up to be a boxer. Which I do not consent to. I do not. New Year's Eve is a Wednesday. Ah, okay. Yeah. I think what I need to do for maybe these streams, kind of streams in the future, is to really have is to really probably plan out like an idea, I reckon. What do you think I'm doing right now? I don't know. Alright, 3PO and R2D2. You're gonna fight Mike Tyson. Well, that will be very one-sided, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, Chief. Not sure how I feel about that one at all. A bag of figures out. Let's see. We have C3PO. We have C3PO. And also, hello, I didn't see your name. Mary Disco. Mary Disco. Hello, Mary Disco. You probably came in to be throwing 3PO, which is kind of really funny thought, but do I not have an R2D2 here? E? How in the world do I not have an R2 in here? Well, that's a little infuriating. I have like lots of kind of classic looking figures here, but I don't have R2. You're not here. Then where are you? Where have you gone? Oh my god, 3PO is dead. Mike Tyson killed him. Oh no. Alright, hang on, Megan. 1 second, guys. Where R2 figure is. It's just not where he was meant to be. It's a little annoying. Lulu, bear with me. But just a second. The point is green. That's what's right. Let's go to here. There's R2. Right, R2D2. R2D2. Hello, Billy. Hi, Billy. How's it going? I don't know why he said Billy like that. I apologize. Hello, Billy. Welcome. Hello. Only C3PO I have is the evil one from the Dark Falcon. Oh, really? I actually don't know how many 3POs I have, but this one is he's like the OG 3PO we got over here. Might need to make this sand dune a bit taller. because he's like kind of trying to hide, but it's not very tall. If the troopers weren't blind, they'd be able to see them very, very easily. Just showed like a different angle. This would be kind of funny. Do a degree. Alright. Don't have that much Lego Star Wars is going. Ah, fair enough. I can't remember, Kobe. Was it you or someone else that says that you weren't a big sneaky little Tusken Raider. Even characters in the scene just makes me imagine if you literally throw a car into the scene. I mean, to be fair, a lot of my animations do involve a car coming in, out of screen, and running over people. If you remember the shorts. Remember the shorts? That did happen a couple of times. So. Yeah, I need to make this bigger, because that is just pathetically sized. I had some battle packs from back in the day, and Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Oh, nice. That's cool. Vader's tie is a good one. That's a good old one. I have admittedly been eyeing an older set to get fairly recently. One I've been eyeing at the moment has been the TIE Fighter Collection, which is basically 4 TIE Fighters in one set. One Vader's tie, 2 regular ties, and another one is like a droid tie or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Not quite 100% sure what the name of it is, but it's basically basically like some kind of droid TIE Fighter thing. Again, not 100%, but it looked cool. It looked pretty cool, so I can't lie. There. Actually makes sand look natural. exactly a question I would have thought would need to ask, but we apparently do. If anyone answers the question I just did there with not how you're doing it, then I will thump you. You will get a good old thump. I tell you. You will get a thump. Number of tan pieces I have are limited. I have some more sets now. I got the Dark Falcon as mentioned earlier. I got the older. Oh, we got the old. Oh, that's cool. As if infiltrated side by the... Oh, I think I remember you saying that. That's cool. That's really cool. I recall you mentioning that before. Not quite sure when, but I just remember you saying that at some point. I'm just not gonna say anything. Bruh. So you were debating one saying that, Mr. Martin Bradley, Mr. Martin Moderator. Martin Moderator. That's a really nice ring to actually, Martin Moderator. Whether or not you like it is another thing entirely, but I think it sounded quite cool. To answer the question about what this looks like, it's a yes at the moment. I don't have enough 10 pieces. I don't. Sign says still zero. I don't really want to ruin it. That would be worth. That would be worth a small fortune. That will be worth a small fortune. I actually got a bit of an idea. Maybe the idea of them kind of coming out this way. Also, I'm not changing my name. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying it had a good ring to it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Funny idea time. This would be very much on brand for me. Pushing out these supply crates being pushed out. These supply crates being pushed out, and one of the poor troopers gets squashed. That's a comic book name. What's his power? His blue wrench can turn into anything that he wants. That's the power. Yep, I unintentionally flattened a trooper by pushing out some crates. This guy's kind of like, what are you doing? I realize I gotta move him a little bit more over to kind of match where the crates are falling. A little bit more hidden now, just a little bit. Yeah, I'd say so. A little bit more hidden now. Oh, my. Look, sir, droid. I recognize there goes dice anywhere. I miss those games. Yeah, no, the dice. I mean, the dice make for really good crates. If you put like the, I suppose I should show you. If you put like some parts on there, because I don't know what this piece is that I put on here. It's kind of like a it's for like a safe kind of thing. Put a bunch of the 2x2 tiles on them, and you got some really nice looking crates. Which is pretty nice. Oops. Let's put that there. So that board trooper's gone flattened. And these two are looking like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What you be doing, you mongrel? Oh, keypad. That's the that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, good. Couldn't think of the word. No, this is making me realize I should probably order some more like kind of and like some kind of tan pieces. Something I would like to try. I have the Bantha. Oh, I do still have the Brickville Bantha. I'm not sure if we would be able to fit him on there, to be completely honest. Yeah, well, they keep manifesting themselves in the server I'm not for. Welp. Would that be by any chance Zay's Discord by any chance, Martin? Does she even have a Discord? That's probably the question I should have asked first. I mean, what I'm thinking of here is, and it's not all going to be entirely kind of straight, so that's why I'm kind of building up. Yeah, I thought so. I can get more pieces out. I have to say, guys, I've definitely got some really interesting ideas for videos in the new year. Got a lot of random fun ideas. Whether or not they're going to be successful is another thing entirely, but this one in general just has a spam bot infestation. It does. It's not great. It has unfortunately been a problem for a very long time. Actually, TPP and RTG are not doing a good job of hiding from those troops. They're not. They're not, but that's the point. The point is, all these troopers are distracted from me dropping crates onto this guy. This guy finding, look, so a droid. He's obviously looking at that, but not obviously missing 3PO right in his line of sight. Bam, 1 hour ago. Ugh. See, that is exactly one reason why I won't be having a Discord at all, because it's just like too much of a hassle to manage. I already have enough. I already have enough fun with all the other bits of social media that I have, so just kind of like, nah. I'm not about that. I is not about that. Get some pieces up. Yes, to answer that elephant in the room, no, I don't really plan on making a Discord, at least not for a very, very long time. I don't see a need for it. Being 100% transparent. Why have a Discord when you got YouTube and other stuff? Let's put that up there. There we go. I've not had an issue with Discord, but it's also not a public server, so maybe that helps. Yeah, probably. Because it's not a public one, that would be one reason why, I would say. Not being public would definitely help. I think. My hides the Tuscans over here. It's just kind of like, ooh, curiosity. Curiosity. What are we doing here? Matt, yeah, who knows? It's one of those ones. I don't have much experience with Discord, so I don't really know what to say or comment on about it. So at the end of the day, who knows? I just hear a lot of horror stories from Discord. non-public Discord servers, so who knows? Moving out some bits. Choose. One by one, I guess. Hello. There we go. We got a couple. Oh, one thing I can say that I've been rewatching recently has been the I've been rewatching Mandalorian. We watched the first season and now I'm back on to the second. And my god, I've actually forgotten how good the early seasons of Mando was. I know that the third season gets a lot of slack, rightfully so, because it's not great. But the first and the second season solid, like really solid. This is the way? Question mark. This is the way. Oh my goodness. I remember when that was quoted to hell. Hello there, Isaac. Hello. I realise this must be a different kind of camera angle, different look to you. So, instead of looking down, you're looking across. So you can kind of get this all in at the moment. I'm not really sure how good this lighting is. Is this lighting okay at the moment? I've only watched episodes. The episode ones when they released. Ah, okay. That was good. The first two seasons of Mando were good, and then they kind of... It felt like they didn't really know how they wanted to do certain things. So... It's unfortunately a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess post season 2, unfortunately. I'm really hoping that Mando and Grogu is kind of like a step back to the light, if you will. That'd be nice, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. It's a mystery. Ba ba da ba ba ba. So, Isaac, interesting thing. What do you reckon's going on? What do you reckon's going on here, just from the site, that you see? To the stream coming soon, chat. Me and Ben are gonna make the internet and maybe my mother mad. Oh, you got some great news? Let me know. Tell me. At least it's better than episode 9, if you ask me. Well, to be honest, it's not exactly a high bar to beat. Episode 9, it doesn't raise the bars high, you know. So yeah. God, Star Wars. Some fans would probably absolutely somewhat digging me with that. I'll go from the peninsula I've lied to a while back, and I'm almost there. Nice, awesome. That's what we'd like to hear. What do we do here? Something I did think about, because these shuttles have like a ramp kind of coming down as well, but I'm not sure it's probably better off trying to imply that to the side, maybe. Maybe. I don't think about that. You just need to do a 2-week boot camp and now be an apprenticeship electrician. Nice. Nice. Got to compare it to something. Can compare it to Rogue One for hopefully obvious reasons. I mean, Rogue One is Rogue. Here's the thing. Rogue One and Mando have the advantage of they were doing stories with characters that wasn't directly involved with like being kind of Skywalker saga, which to me is what made them good, what made them stand out. I don't know, as I said, and to be honest, with episode 9, I just relied too much. They're unloading supplies, so I'm still looking for R2 and 3PO. That's right. Did you notice this guy? Looks a droid. There's a couple of other little bits going on as well. And I've changed up my Imperial landing craft a little bit. I'll show you the wings and stuff again in a little bit. I have got to make this a bit more solid because that's the first time that's really come off. I'm gonna make that a little bit more solid, I reckon. No, not that electrician. I'll be working on street lights, traffic lights, and all that. Oh, cool. That'd be cool. That'd be really nice. I'm happy for you, Isaac. That's very cool. That has me excited about Fate of the Old Republic. It's a fresh canvas for Lucasfilm's work, not directly involved. Where do you think Luke got the idea from to shoot down the vent? That's directly thanks to everyone. No, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's not. They're not in part of that story. If you know what. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. You know it. There's also another reason why I'm kind of looking forward to this Starfighter film that's being done. Not only because of the people who are involved making it, but also because it's a post episode 9 thing. It's going to be something original and different, I like. Fate does look good. It's going to be like the first kind of canon Old Republic story, which is going to be interesting to see. The racing one does look fun as well. I'm probably out of the two, that's probably the one I'm meh about, because I'm personally, because racing games are a bit meh to me, despite the fact I play Mario Kart. But despite that, I'm a bit meh over them generally. But yes. Actually, I realize where I can put this piece. I can put that over here. Yeah, so you're a hypocrite. How am I a hypocrite? Oh, because of Mario Kart. Not necessarily, I have you know. Doesn't necessarily make me a hypocrite. That's a disrespect for the efforts of the girl. I seem to have forgotten her name. Don't I look stupid now? Oh, what, Jin. Miss Jin Erso. Miss Jin Erso and Galen. Oh god. Wasn't meant to. I dropped it. I should really be treating this figure with a little bit more delicacy, considering how much I paid for this figure. Oh, Galen. The first time we get a Galen Erso figure, and he had to be in a very expensive set. Why do you have to be in one that's so expensive? I don't know. Don't really know where I can put that, to be honest. Nothing much there. Funny thing, well, I don't play racing games much. They're one of my favorite genres. I think that's probably the same for me. Really, is that I'm not. I would say it's a favorite. I wouldn't say it's a favorite genre, but I do enjoy playing them. I just don't play them a lot. If that makes sense. It's kind of thing. It wouldn't be like my go. It wouldn't be like my go-to game, you know. Oh gosh, how much was it? Take a guess, guys. Take a guess how much I paid for Mr. Galen Urso. So he's not part of the MOC, but he can stand there while you guys have a guess. Take your guess on Mr. Galen Urso. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it's a really cool. Again, I probably should have saved the actual mining of the base bit for another time, really, when I think about it. But it's fine. £30. Gotta go up, up, up. Get that 3 whole pennies, more than 3 whole pennies. On this team, I do actually enjoy the compared to games like racing and fighting games, but the games you see people make are so unappealing. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem compared to games of like the PlayStation 2 or even PS3 kind of era. There just aren't as many interesting ones. I don't recall what set he came in, so I don't really know. He was in the new UCS Death Star that's about £1,000. So yeah, 50 up. Up. Gotta go higher, my friends. For 3 pennies? 3 whole pennies? Yes. 3 whole pennies. 60. Up. Okay, so my guess then is 1,000. Oh, not 1,000. No, no, no. I'm not that mad. I am not that mental. And she didn't buy the set. Oh, I did, but I didn't buy the set. I didn't buy the set because I didn't want to. I already have a Death Star. I already have a Death Star. I don't need another one. So anyway, I've announced a new fighting game for next gen. I was like, now we're getting somewhere. To be fair, I didn't actually see that, so I think that's probably one I missed, if I'm being completely honest. Don't tell me it's 70. Bingo! Yahtzee! 70. I paid 70 for him. Now I know what you are thinking, but, so stop. Hey, I'm looking at you. Stop. Allow me to explain. Essentially, yes, I paid 70, but I kind of didn't to a degree because through eBay now, when you sell stuff on eBay, when you sell stuff on eBay, you get like the money that you make goes on to like an eBay like credit thing. Like it goes into like a separate thing on eBay, which you then can use to spend on stuff on eBay. And then after like I think a certain amount of time, it'll automatically go into your bank account. So people recall, I did sell some Walking Dead comics for about £200. So I had like £200 of like eBay credit, and I spent 70 of that on him. So technically, I didn't pay anything, but also Yes. Jeez, why? Because I really wanted this figure. I really wanted to get him. And the cheapest I could find him was 70 quid. Anywhere else we was going for at least 100. I wanted to get Galen Ursel. This is the problem with me, like when you're someone like me who likes to collect minifigures. You will sometimes spend maybe a little bit much for him. But now he's Galen is now probably one of my most expensive figures that I own. I see, yeah, no freaking way. Come on, it's not that bad. Not that bad, I tell you. I tell you, it's not as bad compared to the people who paid £100+ for that Captain Rex figure in that Venator. You know, it's not that bad. I'm basically really at the moment just kind of smoothing out some parts and just making the bits a little bit more kind of rocky, because whoops, that just went flying. Come back! There we go. Because Tatooine isn't going to be completely... Well, I say Tatooine isn't completely flat, but also at the same time, yes, Tatooine would be kind of quite flat. I do the same with video games, to be honest. Got really excited when I found Secret of Mana for the... Oh, that's... Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana. That rings a bell to me. I don't know why it rings a bell, but it rings a bell. Why does that ring a bell? Are we gonna shower? Alright. Yeah, we go shower. Right, we'll take Galen Ursel out of there now, because he's not part. I'll send that new Marvel fighting game to our group chat. I feel like Isaac is curious too. As you can hear, still not quite 100%. Get that bit off. There we go. Oh god. Definitely still not 100%. But it's fine. What do I do with that? There you are. I'm just kind of really adding just kind of random parts. Like some random parts in, so it's not just all for that. RPG game from Square, it's really good. Please play it sometime if you have the time. Not the remake, that version sucks. Sorry for screaming, just wanted to make that clear. I mean, to be fair, usually some remakes of games aren't great, so to be honest, I do kind of feel that pain. I do feel that pain, like with the 2016 remake of Ratchet & Clank 1. That game was bad. That game was very bad. Did not like that one at all. Not one bit. So I totally understand your pain, Curb. Totally understand. Can I do anything more with this? I think at the moment not so much really. It's kind of problem is I don't have a lot of tan pieces. I have like 2 boxes. And I used up half of them making this. Let's see if I can try and find my other Sand Trooper actually. Because I'm pretty certain I have 6. Ah yes, and I can see him already. I have found him. Where should we have our 6th trooper? Where should we put him? Have him like looking. He's like, look, sir, sand people. I'll talk about this. We're going to be eating good for the next 3 years when it comes to movies, television, and games. That is very true. We have got a lot coming. Lots of good TV shows, lots of good films. And for me, the film this starts in, well, a month actually. Starts with 28 Years Later sequel, which I'm very much looking forward to. Then we got Free Ren Season 2. I got the 327 Battle Pack, and I gave one of the friends the white arms to represent the original minifigure. Oh, nice! that's cool. And also, hello, Clips Films. Hope you're doing good. Hope all is well and good. Oh my god. Definitely make him stand out a little bit, I suppose. Kind of crazy to think how much each of these figures are actually worth because of these orange pauldrons. Those orange pauldrons make them very, very expensive, and the lighting looks a bit weird, but they're not actually. They are very, very orange. The lines makes it look like they're a bit faded, but they're not. He's like, look, sir, sand people. In 2026, I'll say Mandalorian and Grogu and Spider-Man 4 are my top of my list. Yeah, those. Oh, yeah, Mando and Grogu. That's in May. That's in May. That's very, very soon. That is very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. And then Grogu, Spider-Man 4. Series-wise, I mean, Martin's excited for this one as well, but Free Ren Season 2. I feel like I should rewatch. I feel like I need to rewatch the first season again. Free Ren is so good. It's such a good series. Guys are already seeing as a Chainsaw Man movie released digitally. I have to admit, and feel free. I mean, I don't. Any fans of Chainsaw Man, don't feel free to like say whatever. But what is that series actually like? Because I don't really. I've only seen like some scenes of like the fight sequences, and when he actually has like a chainsaw head that looks really weird and demonic. But I think that's probably the point. Just wondering, like, what is that all about? Because it's one of the a bit more of the wackier animes out there. I think that's a dead certain. I was going to do something, but I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was I was going to do. My brain has gone a bit. It's gone a bit blurry. Nope, it's gone. I am not actually so sure on that one. My brain has gone very, very blank. It's weird, I do not know how to describe why it's so good, but it's just really good. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, Cobb, I think a lot of anime could be described like that. It's like, it's weird, don't know how to describe it, but it's just really good, and it's just like, yeah. To be fair, yeah. Do you know what I could add into it to make it really funny? polar bear. Polar bear on Tatooine. There we go. This is gonna be quite funny. Pitch the blaster. I don't know why the polar bear is there. He's just there. Don't we tell? Maybe he's a sand bear. Hazy guy's body gets possessed by a chainsaw devil, and now he has a chainsaw for a face. I saw. If I saw anymore, it would be a spoiler. Oh, if I say anymore, it would be a spoiler. Okay. Yeah, I kind of suspected it was kind of had something to do with demons and whatnot. I did kind of suspect that. Just wasn't so sure. One second. He was pointing out the sand people, wasn't he? He's just like, sand people, what are you doing here? But yeah, this is just kind of like a funny little zine. I might just kind of leave this up as it is for a moment and just yap for a little bit. Let's put this up just a little bit so you can see the ship a bit more. There we go. Show-wise next year, Daredevil Born Again, Green Lanterns, and X-Men 97. Oh yeah, X-Men 97, that's a good point as well, yeah. That would definitely be another good one. Spider-Man Noir as well. Coming on... Oops, I think I just nudged the microphone in my arm. The Spider-Man show coming on Amazon next year. That would be pretty swell, I think. That'd be pretty cool. Would be very interesting to see that. It's gonna be a good year. I really like the Rise of Chainsaw Man. Funny thing, I found out recently. His birthday is on 10th of October. 10th of October. Rama, there's another writer that I also really like. Same birthday, 10th of October. Oh wow. Oh, and your birthday. Wow. Lots of really cool people were born on the 10th of October, including you, Curb. Yuku. Oh damn, Ranma. Oh, Ranma, that's... I keep meaning to catch up with Ranma. You just reminded me that I need to catch up. Still need to catch up. I can't even remember what episode I was left up on. Like 5 or 6, I think. The Lego Batman would be a fun one to play, actually. It'd be interesting to see. I think I wasn't too bothered about it initially, but I'm just also kind of like... Well, actually, to be fair, the game, like, looking more at some of... I think when I looked more at the gameplay, I was kind of like, actually, the gameplay does look really good. It does look fun. I'm back. Welcome back, Isaac. There's plenty of Run Mad. It's coming Saturday. Ah, okay. I'll have to, catch up with that. I'm pretty certain I was on like episode 6 or something like that. It ended with Rama getting rid of that thing, getting rid of that thing that would that wouldn't allow him turn back into a dude. I can't remember what the episode was. It was a really random plot point, but that was the plot point overall, in general, with that part. But yes, it's one I need to catch up on. Yeah, no, I think I love the winter. I love that kind of like the winter anime is actually kind of ending now that I think about it. Or the fall lineup, I guess. Autumn. Oh, it's autumn. I know you went. Autumn. Yeah, no, I was just saying that, man. I think you are right. I wonder if there is. I'll have to look up more the designs of this shuttle, because I know in Rebels you can see there's like a ramp. There's like a ramp that comes down from the shuttle, from like the shuttle head here, which is a bit random. Which admittedly is a little bit random, I must say. Well designed. I would have personally had the ramp coming out from the side here. But I wonder if that is the case. I'm trying to think, what's the technical name of these shuttles? I know it's called like the Imperial Landing Craft, but it's got like obviously a certain shuttle landing craft thing. Sentinel landing craft or Sentinel shuttle, something like that. I think something like that. Something like that. I think. I have to look up more. It's a really cool design actually. This shuttle. It's just a shame that the modern Imperial landing craft is crap. I had to make it better myself. The only thing I really want to change, I think, on the ship now is probably just the landing gear, because I've still got like the standard like older ones that the original, the 2007 one had, but I actually want it to have retract and kind of go into like flight and obviously landing position. I have to work that out. Nice red track back there. Yep. Hang on, I'll bring it on and I'll show you. This was a gift with. It was a gift with purchase with one of the modular buildings that I got. It is very, very cool. It's a moving van. It's got all sorts of odds and sods in there. That's quite cool. Oh, put this there. There we go. I don't know if you can vaguely see behind the wing here, behind this wing. You can see the only like anime figurine that we have. I mean, actually, to be fair, considering that'd be a nice mod. Yeah, no, I think that's really the last kind of mod thing that I want to do for this, because I got the wings. The wings look a lot better. The cockpit is looking much better as well. Center's kind of done. I might need to. This actually might need to be taller now that I think about it. Maybe I'll have a think about that one. It's literally just the landing gear, I think, that I need to sort. But so what, on the subject, because it's considering we're talking about anime. Wow. Do we recognize who this is? Who this is from? Do we recognize it? I also realised I put his sword the wrong way around, but oh well. Oh well, it's fine. It's also a bit dusty as well. I need to sort him out. Lego's made Confirm Film Boba Fett. I bet some kids would be confused and mistaken him for those who haven't seen the show or can read. No, I don't think so. I would say quite a lot of Star Wars fans know who Cobb Vanth is. Slime Man, I don't know the name. Reincarnated as a slime, that's the one. Rimuru. I never know if I pronounced the name right. Rimuru. From the SEO sequel series. No! Oh no, that's my man. That's the good man. That's the slime himself, Rimuru from Reincarnated as a Slime. One of my favourite series. So good. A really good series. But no, they kind of saying I've got a lot of ideas for videos I want to do. And I think with one of them I kind of want to do, and I'll probably only do it. I'll do it with the wave of sets maybe coming on this winter to kind of showcase that. But I kind of want to do a build like an animated like build review of sets, if that makes sense. Kind of do like a stop motion-y kind of quick like review of certain sets and give like my own opinions. Which, to be honest, my opinions on sets are going to be completely irrelevant anyway. So it will be interesting. It would be interesting to see how that all go. How that would work. I mean, if you want to have an idea on what I would do, you have to. God, you have to look back on my animation channels one when I did an like an animated review of one of the microphone sets. That was a long time ago. Wow. Wow. I hate that SEO was one of my first anime series and I liked it. I better taste now, thankfully. SEO is an interesting one because I don't hate it. I don't hate it because it has some good moments in it. But also because of the SEO, it spawns the spin-off, the Sword Art Online, the Gunga Online spin-off. Not the second season of the series, the actual spin-off series with completely different characters. That is good. I actually really like that one. Also because I really like the GGO game itself, so I was really glad to kind of see more of it as well. So I must admit, I do like it. I'm a bit behind on the Magnified series. Where have I blocked this site? I was reading it on. Ah, damn. Should try and download it or something, or maybe not download. Take screenshots of the ones next time, and you can read it all. Although that'll kind of defeat the purpose because you'll be kind of reading it then, wouldn't you? I mean, just saying young kids think it's way fair, but it's Carl Van when fans wanted him as like a minifigure. I'd think it's kind of confused for younger kids. As I said, you'll be surprised. They might not know who Carl Van is, but they'll know that it's not Boba. I reckon. But you'll be surprised. A lot of the younger kids have watched Mando, so as I said, you never know. You never know. Yeah, no. Good. Curb, have you by any chance watched SEO Abridged? Because honestly, you should watch it. Honestly, I say that anyone who is not too keen on Sword Art Online, I realize you guys you put this SOA. It's like, it's not SOA. I'm presuming you meant Sword Art Online. Or am I thinking of something else? Because it's like Sword Art Online is SAO, not SOA. Or am I thinking of a completely different? Or was there another series that I'm not 100% on? I don't know. I think I did, but it's been a while. Oh, it's so good. The writing in it is so good, and the characters are brilliant as well. So good. It's very, very fun. Very, very much enjoyable. They released an episode semi-recently. I say semi, probably like the last like month or so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't mean that. So yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to clarify because I just kind of thought, like, I went on this little talk about Sword Art Online. I was kind of like, was it actually Sword Art Online because it's SOA? And I was like, is there another series that I was not aware of? I didn't know. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Just wanted to clarify. That's all. Just wanted to do the old clarification. But I do love watching Hellsing Abridged. Watch that one multiple times. Ah, okay. Because it's now Sword Online R. I mean, to be fair, that's not exactly. It's not exactly a million miles away, to be completely honest. So. Oh god. I don't know if you can hear it, but does it sound like my voice is going a bit kind of like... Like, oh god. Oh. That was calmer. That was a nice little bit of calmer. Ugh. Oh god, my throat. I might yap for maybe like another 10 minutes or something. I might wrap this up because my throat is not good. It's it's really weird. My throat is, during the day my throat has been fine, but then when it gets to kind of like, I think Ben is dying. I'm dying, guys. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me for who I am. Dropping crates on my fellow troopers because I am bad. I am a bad person. It's one of the many reasons why I left and fired from the Empire. But no, it's weird because my throat is like, during the day it's fine, but when it gets to the evening and like 6 o'clock onwards, that's when my throat starts to really go bad. And obviously when I talk a lot as well, but unfortunately my job involves having to talk because I have to make sure the kids are behaving, telling them off when they're not. It's kind of hard to do that when you don't speak. But I think we need to get Ben to his dev hospital bed, bruh. Y'all want me to die. You do realize, Martin, if I die, you're out of a job. I know you mod brothers, but you'll be down a job. Even though you don't get paid, but okay. Lamau. Yeah, no, as I said, I'll give it like another 10 minutes and I'll probably wrap it up, because I think this is kind of how I was going to finish it, really. I'll tell you what I'll swim across the pond if I have to. Oh, I appreciate it. Let's have a look here. So we got the boys. We have got the boys deploying from the transport. We have this guy here who is like, look sir, droid. And the droids are right here. They're not doing a very good job of trying to find them. Right now, I've realized how very camouflaged 3PO is in like the tan, in like the tan colors. It's kind of funny. And then there's me inside the ship dropping crates off, not realizing I dropped it on a fellow trooper. And here is some sand people just watching. They have been spotted. Oh yeah, and the actual Imperial shuttle itself. Imperial landing craft. Much better. I realized I revealed some stuff on my desk, but it's fine. It's fine. It is not a problem. Alright, but what I do... Holy tough. Hello, Kelly. Kelly Moneymaker, that is a name. Hello. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Just showing off. I'm just showing off what I've put together here. How to actually move that crate out a second, and I can show you guys the whole shuttle. Hopefully. Oh, I stuck it down, didn't I? That was probably a bit of a bad idea. Oh, there we go. Off it comes. Alright, gotta be careful with that because it kind of came apart. I like the trooper under the box. Yeah, he got a bit flattened. He did get a bit flattened. Actually, what I might do... 1 second. If I move this out the way, then I can show you guys the shuttle in a bit more close up. Yeah, the poor trooper under the box was not ready for me to drop off the crates. He's just like, Ben, why would you do this to me? And I'm like, what? He's like, Ben, why would you do this to me? And I'm just like, oh, you want another crate? Here you go. And then obviously flattened. The classic. I also just realised I shuttled. That's one of the pieces I've used for that. Alright, let's lift this up a little bit. So here is, and for those who obviously didn't come in at the start of the stream, I modified my landing craft a little bit more. I basically added a bit more detail along the cockpit And I've actually, what I didn't realize is that the actual cockpit itself, as you can see here, it's kind of raised. It's raised up a little bit. It's like a little bit raised up a little bit where it was kind of a bit lower. It's actually meant to be a bit higher and kind of straight like that. So I thought, you know what, I'll make it a little bit more in screen accurate. And the wings are another change as well. I've kind of made them a lot more accurate to how they would be. And I will deploy the wings for you guys to have a look at. The good thing for this as well, when it's like this, is that you can kind of keep the wings, you know, where the wings have to go to be in like the full flight mode. Whereas before it was kind of a bit it was a bit different. I never knew that. yeah, no, this is how the ship would like actually kind of look, with like the wings down like that. It's interesting, but I realized once I kind of added these parts for the actual wings in, it does look a lot more accurate. As I said, all I really want to do now is just to fix these. I want to give it proper landing gear that can kind of come up, that can deploy and kind of retract and deploy. I can't think of what the actual words of those are, but yeah. I've kept the same mechanism for the wings because I think it works quite well in general. Albeit maybe it's a little bit slow, but I kind of like it. I like to keep some of the mechanics of this ship kind of together, to be honest. So yeah, no, it's not looking too bad at the moment. And the funny thing is like the parts that I have used for this, it's parts that would have been available to you at the time. So it still kind of fits in with that kind of classic-y kind of look, if you will. But I do like that. Right, let's bring back the actual base plate. Put everything on. Here we go. They are back. Can we see 3PO and R2? We can. Alright. Sorry, Mr. Trooper, but you're going to have to put up with the crate on your belly for a bit longer. As it did, Ben has his mods fly for him and we're not even pilots. Is it? Is it? That's news for me. That's news to me, my friend. Maybe I stole one of these ships in my canon story. Maybe this is a ship that I stole when I ran away from the Empire. I still would like to do that. I still think that would be very fun for me to animate like some kind of lore, for my for my little Stormtrooper character. I still think that would be quite fun to do. I do have an idea on what I do for it. To be fair, now that I think about it, it would actually be kind of funny to the canon the ship that this was, if this was the one that I stole, because that could be yeah, because you're too cheap just to call an Uber. I'm too cheap to call an Uber, so I still yeah, no, that does actually add up. That does add up, I suppose. I steal the ship, and I mean, to be fair, considering that this is one of my favorite. Probably one of my favorite ships in Star Wars, but it would make sense for me to steal it. So, yeah. Because obviously I'm from... I mean, to be fair, Curb, I'm stealing the ship, so it would be cheaper. To be fair, Martin has a point, because I'm stealing it. Because this is a ship I would be stealing. So, yeah. Yeah, no, so this was a thumbnail one. I think for my next time I do these, next time I do a MOC like this, I need to kind of really plan out what I want to do. A bit more. Because I realized I didn't actually do a ton of building this stream. But it's fine. Whoa, my voice really went there. I don't know if you heard it. It went a little bit. You got that 5-finger discount. I got the 5-finger discount. It's called stealing it without permission. It's the 5-finger discount. It's called borrowing without permission. Oh, that's it's Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it? Stole my boat. What? Borrowed your boat. Borrowed without permission. Okay, so that's not sure I deserve that. Oh, Jack, you always deserve it. I might have deserved that one. 100% deserved. Oh dear. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. That's true. That is very true. I think I kind of have the law. My law. The idea that I have in my law is that I kind of run away during the time the Empire is falling apart. So, by the time I've ran successfully gotten away and hidden, the Empire is no more, and I'm just kind of hiding somewhere. That would be the law that I would come up with anyway. And I don't know, did I say the idea that I had and like the reason why my character would wear the helmet all the time? Because these stormtroopers, all of these stormtroopers, right? All the stormtroopers have plain faces. All of the classic ones have the plain faces, right? And so the law with my guy would be is that he has a hide. Is that he hides them. Well, I hide my face behind the helmet because my face is also blank. So it's just kind of like, well, blank faces will freak people out. So just keep my helmet on. There you go. Genius. It's somewhat genius. It somewhat makes some sense. It makes some sense. Do that agree, and I suppose it's also a law. It's also a good law as to reason why I would wear the helmet as well. So it kind of works. I think. I don't know what you guys think about that, but it's kind of what I think. Looking at him, look, they're a droid. Standing on Jakku, hosting illegal races. Wouldn't go to Jakku if I was gonna hide. I was gonna hide the planet. The miners your fig in the give have a mouth. I know that. But that's just for the animation bit. It was more, as I said, that's more the idea that I would have is the reason why he does wear the helmet. Obviously, I'd have to the things were different, but that's one. It's one idea. It's one idea that I have because if I ever did, it's just. Because to be completely honest, I'm still not against. I'm still very much for the idea of turning my little one. Of turning. Ooh, how do I do this? I'm still for the idea of turning him into like a fully fledged VTuber. I think it could be quite fun. Definitely make me stand out. It certainly would make me stand out. But yeah. As I said, I'm quite happy with this fun little build. It's a silly one. It is a silly one, and I think if I kind of wrap up in the next 5 minutes or so, I'll probably take some I'll do some like artistic-y shots of it. That's just a fun one. Good way to show off the ship that I've done. He doesn't have facial features except for a mouth because he cannot stop yapping. Well, that's my theory at least. Another good one, yes. Reason why, because I suppose I don't actually show any more of my face, but also cause your accountants to make various phone calls with you. It's also very true. It's also very true. Yeah, no, I'm actually really quite happy with what I've done with this shuttle. It looks quite good. So I think I might need to make his fin a bit taller when I think about it. Fin might need to be a bit taller, and taller fin and landing gear. That's what I need to do for this landing craft now, I think. Then I think that'll be good. But yeah. Yeah, ideas I've got for the moment. There's maybe doing like some animated reviews of sets. I think that could be quite fun. Could be quite a fun thing to do. I don't know if they would do any good, to be completely honest, because to be completely honest, my animation channel doesn't seem to be doing very well view-wise, apart from like shorts, but normal videos just don't seem to want to get pushed out onto the YouTube algorithm. I don't know why, but they don't. Which is a bit of a bummer, but alas, as they say, alas. Right. Not much more else for me to say there, so unless anyone wants to add anything more. Unless anyone wants to add anything more to it. Yeah, no, it's fine. Do it anyway, screw the algorithm. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna do it because it's something, it's fun ones I want to do. I've got like 3 ideas that I want to do. Oh, I say 3. I say 3. I say 4 ideas, but one of these, one of the, well, I mean, it's not really an idea, but the 24-hour animation contest. 24-hour animation contest starts the first Saturday in the new year, actually, which is very, very soon. So I'll be doing that to start off 2026, which will be fun. Which I think will be quite fun. I've got 3 other ideas that I want to do. 2 of them are reviews, and one of them is actually a tutorial, like a fun little, not even a tutorial, just like a fun thing. YouTubers bless you more than me, though. I tried for years. Most I got was 88 subs. I think it just depends what you're doing and the time thing you're putting it. I'm putting that in my calendar. I might stream some of the process. I don't know yet. I might. I suppose I could. I'll have to think about that one. I'll have to think. Because usually I would be animating very early on, and I'd be editing. And I would be editing it kind of in the evening. Because usually it starts about 12 o'clock, like my time. And it's obviously 24 hours, and it'll be 12 o'clock the next day. So yeah, and the last 2 that I've done, I've not actually been at the point where I actually keep myself awake or lose sleep over it. I've actually kind of planned them out quite good. But this year I want to do something. I want to do something good. I want to try and make something very, very good. I will see how that goes. I might stream part of it. We'll see. Maybe I'll stream myself editing it. And I can just yap along while you guys watch me. Oh yeah, sorry. Wings looked a bit weird from the angle I was at. But yeah, Next week might be a bit quiet because I'm working 4 days next week. Working 4 for my usual 2. And some people might be saying working, I was like, oh, you're working, that's hardly nothing. I was like, I know, but it's twice the usual shifts, so that means I won't be able to stream. It's a very good chance I won't be able to stream during the actual week. Are you hosting a challenge or just partaking in it? Because this is the first time I'm hearing about it. I think it's I'm partaking in it. If you look in the Bricks, I think it's Bricks in Motion channel. That's when they announced it. It's 24-hour contest, or FAQ, as they like to call it. I'll be partaking in it. Yeah, streams next week. There's a very good chance I'll only be doing 1 next week because I'm working 4 days. I'm working 4 days next week, so this coming week. So it's going to be quite hard to fit a stream in when I'm not dead. So we'll wait and see. Maybe I might be able to squeeze in something, but I'm not sure. We'll wait and see on that one. We shall wait and see. I have got quite a fun idea for the stream I want to do though. So stay tuned. Yeah, no, I think that's about it. What I think this what I might do for the schedule that I release is that I might partake in that if I can find the time. Yeah, no, I mean it's a 24-hour animation contest involving like Lego. So by all means, if you want to, I tell you what. Before I go, I'll get the let me get the actual video and put the link in there for you. You just bear with me a minute. Bricks in Motion. Okay, Bricks in Motion. Here we go. Don't care for adverts. Go away. Get out of my face. Or something like that. Do you sign up for it, or just do it and add a hashtag to show that you're a part of it? Well, the rules are in this. Check out that video and check out the description, and you'll find the rules. You'll find the rules for it. I think you might need to have a user on the Bricks in Motion website, I think. I'm not so sure. Have to double check that. But it's you basically put it in, you submit it to an email, and it gets put into like a playlist of all the other ones that get made. It's also like one of the only it's like one of the only animations that kind of does really quite well at the time. Although this at the same time we're doing the last thing, that's only evening, it'll be fine. As I said, but how it will I mean, as I said, look at the video and you'll see the rules for it. Because there are rules, so make sure you do read them, read all of it, look for all of it, so then you're best prepared, then you don't make a mistake. Because this would be the wait, how many have I done? I think I've done 3. If I recall. Might be wrong, but I think I've done 3. So this will be my 4th one, which would be pretty cool. Alright, for realsies now, we're going to wrap up. I'm going to take a couple of pictures of this scene I got here. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, I don't know. I'm quite tired, to be completely honest with you. I'm quite sleepy, so maybe I might do it tomorrow. Get some pictures and pop them on my Instagram. Post it on my YouTube channel as well. But yeah, as I said, I'll have the schedule out on Tuesday. I'll likely do the schedule for that I do on Tuesday will likely be the last schedule before Christmas, because I'd like to try and do one more stream before Christmas, maybe on the Tuesday the 23rd. Maybe we'll see. We'll wait and see. But yes, regardless, thank you very much for watching. I know I didn't do much building about this, but I hope that you guys enjoyed the yapping, because it's something I'm very good at. And yeah, I will speak to you all very, very soon. Have a good rest of your weekend, guys, and I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye from here. Bye-bye. Wow.